Peace to the gods and goddesses, peace to the ancestors, and peace to all the high vibrational beings on the planet. I'm sending you nothing but love and light on this day, and I'm hoping that you are truly, truly taking care of yourselves, man. And so with that being said, as you can see, right on the screen to the right of me, man, is the God Rashad Jamal, man. And what he's going to be doing today for us is he's going to be breaking down the makarba, okay, and what it is, or actually how to activate it during meditation, okay? And so what the macabre is it's the light body and the spiritual body that actually comes together in order to join one, okay? And this is all about ancient geometry, guys, all right? This is important when we talk about meditation, all right? And so what the macabre is actually when you are actually sitting down and prostrating in the form in which you're meditating, when you're sitting down and you have your legs folded up under you and you have your hands planted firmly on your knees, you're actually forming what is known as a 3D triangle or 3D pyramid, okay? And I say this because there's one triangle, okay, that is pointing up and there's another one that's pointing down. But these two triangles are actually spinning in two different directions in order to form two different energies that's going to ultimately come together and form that light spirit body. All right. And so in a nutshell, the triangle or the 3D triangle that is actually pointing up is a representation of the masculine energy, all right, that's pulling down from the cosmos, all right, universal and cosmic intelligence, all right. And so what the bottom triangle represents the feminine energy that's pulling up earthly wisdom and sending that up back into the universal, into the cosmos, basically, representing a light body. It's real powerful information for you guys because you have to understand that this is who we truly are at the core. We're actually spiritual beings, all right? And so without further ado, I'm going to let the guy break it down to you because I feel like he did an excellent job in terms of making you aware of what this macabre is, all right? And so without further ado, if I have you here, man, please don't forget to hit the notification, hit that notification bell so that you will be notified every time that I go live on this page or either I upload on this page, all right? And also don't forget to like, comment, and share this video as well. And without further ado, man, let's just go ahead and jump right into this.
This makarba, and that's what you are at your core. At your core, when you drop the flesh, okay? That's what you are at your core. A lot of us don't even know that that's what we are at the core. That's what that represents. This is the way you originally traveled. No airplanes, no cars. You didn't have to fill the air with all the fumes that come out your car when you drive it. No trains, no steam engines, no boats, none of that. Those shapes are one pyramid pointing up, one pyramid pointing down. The way the makarba works is, once it's activated, remember, up is masculine energy. The down one represents feminine energy. The start is the pyramid is pointing down because down is giving, that's divine feminine energy. The divine feminine energy gives orders to the masculine energy. Remember that, class. Remember that, university. All right, you are all high vibrational beings if you in here. So that's why I say when you vibing high, don't be paying attention to these trolls. All right, you vibing too high to focus on the trolls, man, because then you lower your frequency. Let the trolls be the trolls. It's open to the public, so that anybody can slide their neck in there, you know what I'm saying, and see what's going on in class. You already know that. So try to go around them. All right, try to go around them, or else you miss what you are, what's meant for your soul to grasp. All right, but I like to point to this though. Drawing board, class. I'm at the chalkboard, class. You hear me? This is the chalkboard. You feel me? This is online e-learning for adults and kids and senior citizens. That's the university, baby. This is online e-learning for adults, children, and the elderly. You get what I'm saying? But remember, the pyramid that points down, it's imperative that we get this symbology down pat, because when you meditate, we're gonna be talking about dark matter energy today. You can't tap into the dark matter forces within you. You can't link into that if you don't understand the ancient makarba, the way we've been traveling. A lot of y'all talk about astral projection. You feel me? But this is a more even powerful form of any type of astral projection. When you gotta activate your makarba, you don't have to go to sleep to project your spirit anywhere. See, astral projection is based around you going deep within yourself, leaving your soul in your avatar, and projecting your spirit outward to travel other places in the astral and quantum realms. Okay? But when you learn how to activate the makarba, which is your ancient original technology, it's around you. That's where the Vitruvian man come from. You see, this luminous being, that which you are, is sitting right here. So this is how you look when you're in your meditative state. That makarba is around you. When you're standing up, the makarba is still around you. But in order to activate your makarba, you have to sit in it, like you would sit in your car. So that's the whole purpose of even sitting in a meditative state. Because you don't have to sit to meditate. You don't have to hold your hands like that. You can meditate with your hands just like this. You can meditate and plant your feet in the soil, or you can still be meditating with your rubber soles on. You get what I'm saying? It's just if you take your rubber off, you can tap into the surface more. But that's only if you're trying to ground. A lot of individuals think, oh, if you don't kick your shoes off and let your feet touch the soil, you ain't meditating. It's different forms. That's if you're grounding, right? If you're grounding, you're trying to release energy or pull energy from the realm. That's when you would sit. I mean, that's when you would let your eyes on the bottom of your feet sink into the soil. Okay? To connect your electricity. Remember, carbonated beings, 9 ether beings, we have spirit and soul. But once again, the spirit is electricity, the soul is magnetism. Okay? So the whole purpose, people don't know this though. They don't even know why they sit in meditation. You see what I'm saying? You don't need to sit like that to meditate. That posture is strictly to activate your makarba. And for you to travel within it, you have to be in a sitting stance, in a sitting posture. That's why the lotus, you got all type of the lotus pose, right? That's one of the best poses to use to activate your makarba. All right? It's a hard pose to learn, though. It's tough because you're not used to having your ligaments in those positions, right? Especially with all the fluoride and stuff they put in our water and the food that they give us. You feel me? But we traveling. We back into the dark matter energy, nigga. I ain't come to fuck around today, so I'm gonna let you know what this really means. Cause too long we just sit in niggas' faces and niggas don't even know. But the energy is here now, all right? They are finna crash this grid, all right? When this solar flare hit, everybody gonna shift and activate, whether you want it to or not. Now, what you shift into will be based upon your intent and what you were when Source created you. All right? Yeah, let me use this, man. You know, it's for the singing bowl, but you know, it makes a good. Remember how that Professor B, when we was all going to the programming centers they called schools? B. Yeah, pointing the shit like the weatherman. You hear me? Meteorologist. Meteorologist divine. Alright? So listen. This bottom pyramid, alright? Let's focus, class. Let's focus. Get it together in the back. I see people dropping laugh emojis. That's the back of the class. Hey, I need everybody in the back of class. Simmer down, class. Simmer down. Alright? So listen. This is the bottom of the pyramid. This is the divine feminine energy. Say it with me now. Divine feminine energy. Okay? Bottom of the makarba. Divine feminine energy. Notice it's pointing down because it's giving directions. It's giving information. Okay? The divine feminine energy is creativity. It's the creative side of things. Remember we talked about dark matter energy, which is the source from which we all came. Okay? We know what it was in the beginning. It was a lot of this. Hold on, Lele. It was a lot of this. All right? In the beginning, it was just this. And the divine feminine energy which is the creator source, right? She gives directions. The divine masculine energy job is to enforce and provide and protect whatever the divine feminine energy told the divine masculine energy to do. That's the concept. That's the concept. All right? That's the concept. Don't forget the concept. Don't forget the creed we live by. All right? Now, that's the bottom of the makarba. Now, you have another pyramid pointing upward. Okay? That's the masculine energy. Because going up is more aggressive, right? It's an enforcing sort of energy. So the pyramid is pointing up. The divine gives the orders. The masculine, the divine feminine energy gives the orders. The divine masculine energy enforces, pushes it out upward into the stratosphere, into the cosmos, into the astros. All right? We are familiar with the initial 7 chakras that are used to activate your makarba. See, a lot of you don't know why you're supposed to unlock all 7 chakras. You're supposed to unlock all 7 so that you can activate your makarba. See what I'm saying? That's what they don't tell you. We know about the root chakra. We understand the sacral chakra. We understand the solar plexus. We understand the heart chakra. And then above that is the throat chakra. And then above that, which deals with truth, keeping it real over rich. And then above that, what is your throat chakra, right? Heart chakra, throat chakra. Brow chakra, third eye, crown chakra. All right? Dealing with detaching from all realms, not just this one. All right? So when you sit in this posture, notice how relaxed the hands are. And notice, hold on. Notice this luminous being don't have their hands like this. This luminous being is making this posture right here, but down though, like this. Why? Because your fingers are energetic. Think of your fingertips as little stargates, but for your body though, electricity. This is why when you touch somebody, different fingers will give them a different feeling. The thumb feels different than the touch of the index. The index feels different than the touch of the middle finger. The middle finger feels different than the touch of the ring finger. The ring finger feels different from the touch of the pinky finger. The masseuse, people that are masseuse, they know this. They know this. Massage the fuck out you because they know that. Now, they might not understand why, how deep that goes. But yes, yes. Even if you was to hold your hands close to each other like this and close your eyes, tune out the electric signals around you. Disconnect from consciousness. So what is consciousness? Touch, feel, taste, smell, hearing. All 5 senses. I don't know if I said 5, but you know what the fuck I'm trying to say. If you was to close your eyes, cut off the blue light, right? And disconnect your senses and just push, you can feel your life force. You can feel it like that. You're gonna feel a difference from here and here and here and here and here and here and here. This is how deep we have to go when we tap into the dark matter energy again. We have to go all the way back to source, because the dark matter energy is here. Now, okay, above this crown chakra, you will notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 other pyramids intersecting with each other. The reason they are intersecting with each other, surrounded by a green stargate, surrounded by a square encasing the green stargate, which is encasing the 9 pyramids, which is connected to the crown chakra, is because this represents the 9 different universes. All right? And your connection to them. Notice at the bottom, under your root chakra, we have electricity, or let me say solar energy, magnesium or magnetism, being poured from the root chakra down to this symbol right here. Okay? Now this symbol right here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Okay? What do these 5 points represent? All right? As above, so below, but your lower self, which is still actually a version of your higher self, once you master your lower self. This is why we are supposed to love all forms of self. Okay? I'm giving y'all metaphysics right now. Hopefully they don't cut the YouTube video short, because this shit I'm telling y'all, that I'm telling you right now. This is the beginning phase of the magic. All your sorcerers know this. All your witches know this. All your people that's into theosophy know this. All your mystics understand this. All your Tibetan monks and Buddhist monks and people that are into the Hermetic teachings understand this principle. But it's 5 points. I want you to notice the shapes though. Why is it 5 points? You should know this already, class. No different than it being 5 points on the star that people deem as demonic. Okay? What do the 5 points represent? Fire, air. Okay? Let's break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fire, air, earth. Well, let me do it the right way, because it's a square. Fire, air, earth, water, and the very last point represents spirit, the quantum realms, or plasma energy. But when we're using a 5-point star, let's just say spirit. Let's just say quantum, because spirit and quantum is the same thing. I taught you that. They use the word quantum to scare your ass away from it. Okay? So, he who understands this and its connection, because that's you. You drop the meat off you because you ain't no meat suit. You drop that off you, that's what you are at your core when you get here. Now, is this what Source created you to be? No, you're way more powerful than that. But we're talking about your material experience in this realm. This connects you to this realm. Very powerful imagery right here. And notice the colors. Violet. And encased in all these colors is what? Darkness. See it? Darkness. So, I want you to really understand why I chose me and the wife chose to just sit this here. You know, I ain't never did no background. I ain't into all that. You know, not knocking nobody to do, but I'm not into all that. I just get on here, we talk. But we in dark matter energy right now. So this has to be seen. Because he who is viewing that, even if you didn't know what it means, your soul is connected to that. That's you. And even if you are a human being, because human beings have spirit, they don't have soul. Human beings can connect. They have electricity. This is why when human beings meditate, they rise in frequency as well. They lack the soul, they lack the magnetism, but they rise in frequency. Okay? Because they do have chakras. All right? They are able to connect. They're not able to connect to these multiverses though. To the multiverse. This is cut off. But they can rise to this crown level. And you see them when they rise. When they rise, and like I say, when you see human beings smoking weed, meditating, and doing yoga, they will never be racist. Over rich. Throat chakra open at all times, even when it comes to myself. Because we can't break the connection. This is why every single chakra must be unlocked. You got individuals walking around trying to unlock chakras, don't even know why though. You unlock all 7 chakras, guess what you're going to do? You're going to start to activate the divine masculine energy cycle of your makarba. Now you got to rise up to the next level of chakras. All right, to unlock the divine feminine part of the makarba. The masculine, so this is the upper pyramid of your makarba. It rotates clockwise. Well, actually, it rotates. The divine masculine part of the makarba rotates counterclockwise. Because we the Y chromosome. The masculine energy was second. The divine energy was first. So this part of the pyramid, imagine it just rotating this way. Like the point going and slowly. That's how it goes. See, counterclockwise. The divine feminine energy part of the pyramid rotates clockwise. So you see this point? So it's going like this. Well, it's going like this point. It will start, if it started from right here, this point down, it will go like this, upward. Clockwise. While it's going clockwise, like this, the divine masculine part, which is the upper part of the pyramid of the makarba, is going counterclockwise. And when you unlock all 7 chakras and you master them and you begin to rise to your next level of chakras, because you have a total of almost 144 chakras, okay? But they exist at the quantum level of you. You see what I'm saying? This is the physical chakras that help you rise up into the quantum level of yourself. And that's when you have a whole nother level of chakras to unlock. All right? And those are what you must unlock to activate the divine feminine part of the makarba. When you activate both, you can travel wherever you want to, right here in the flesh. You can activate all powers right there and go anywhere. You're going to know all. All that it is to know, you're going to know. All right? So, when you unlock these 7, you begin to make the divine masculine part of the makarba rotate. Starts to rotate slowly. Once you unlock the rest, the divine feminine starts to rotate. Okay? That's the makarba.
So with that being said, y'all, we have to first and foremost understand that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience, right, in order to help our physical or our spiritual essence grow or evolve, right? So all of the things that he's saying is necessary in order to get to that crown chakra and get into what is known as the blissful state of yourself, all right? And I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. I hope you guys learned something from this. And if you did, please don't hesitate to share this, man. But this is more so for the ones of you who are working on doing that energy work within, all right? And so with that being said, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @IamAwaken_chosen1. Also, please don't forget to follow me on YouTube at I Am Awaken as well. And I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Ashe.